Hi and welcome to Football Scrutiny. This is analysis of Liverpool's mid-press against Manchester City. If you like this video, please subscribe and turn on post notifications so you won't miss any of our detailed tactical analysis videos. For large parts of the game, Liverpool were defending in this section here. Instead of pressing high into the Manchester City defensive third, they pressed in the middle, and every ball or every pass which Manchester City made backwards, Liverpool would then try and press. Okay, so let's show some examples. Whenever Manchester City's centre-backs had the ball, Bobby Firmino would just position himself in front of Fernandinho to prevent him from receiving the ball. However, Manchester City's two other centre midfielders would position themselves just behind the Liverpool players so that they couldn't see where they were. Also, that would then give them numerical superiority when they receive on the outside, but they could also receive on the inside and jump inside here to make life difficult. What will quite often happen, for example, when Man City centre-back Stones had the ball, Firmino would position himself in between the centre-back and Fernandinho. However, when the ball was then bounced into one of the midfielders, for example here Silva, he would then play a bounce pass straight into Fernandinho, who was normally free. However, Liverpool had obviously done their homework, and to counteract this, Henderson was always prepared to jump out. When this happened, Fernandinho had no option but to play backwards, either into his centre-backs or into his goalkeeper. This would then be a point of pressing for Liverpool, with Mane and Salah jumping out to press the centre-halves and force Man City backwards. Here I've highlighted Bobby Firmino. He's standing in the passing line, preventing a pass coming directly into Fernandinho's feet. When the ball comes into Stones, he positions himself in between Stones and Fernandinho to prevent him again from receiving the ball directly. Here I'm just highlighting the two Silvers positioning themselves behind Liverpool's midfield three and forcing them inside, but also being able to nip in front of them to receive the ball. Here Bernardo Silva jumps in front of Milner to receive the ball, and look at the reaction from Henderson. Henderson is positioning himself to jump out and press Fernandinho. Here we can see that Henderson is on his way to press him as the ball is being released from Silva, and Fernandinho now has no choice but to play backwards, and this is Liverpool's point for pressing. Now Salah and Bobby Firmino have the opportunity to press the centre-backs and force Manchester City back. This was Liverpool's idea to stop Man City playing through the middle of the pitch, and to some extent it worked quite well. On occasions, Mane, when he would then go to press back passes in towards the centre-backs, this then, as I mentioned earlier, left space out on the wing and a temporary numerical superiority for Man City on the wing. Therefore, when Sane made this move in and there was a switch of play, which Vincent Kompany produced, it would be left up to James Milner to move into that area in order to cover. Sane would then move back in. The Liverpool midfielders would then, in this case, Henderson would come into here and they would shift across. In this example again, Bobby Firmino is preventing that pass into Fernandinho's feet. So instead, he plays a pass into Bernardo Silva, and he's going to make a bounce pass into here. Okay, so Kompany passed the ball into Fernandinho's feet, and look at the position again of Jordan Henderson. He's jumped out to press. He's just going to give the ball back, and Mane is going to start creeping forwards into press. Okay, we can see here that Mane is about to press the pass which Vincent Kompany is about to make into John Stones, and when he does this, Milner is then responsible for recovering any pass which is made into the Man City fullback, which is what happens. Stones gives the ball back, and then Vincent Kompany makes a pass out into the fullback. Okay, so this is the moment he's going to now make a pass out here into the fullback, And we can already see the body position from James Milner here, angling himself out to come and press the ball when it arrives at the Man City fullback, therefore allowing Mane to make that press, and then the rest of the Liverpool players will obviously then shift over. Okay, so we can see here that Milner's now covering Sane on that left wing, and Sane and the other midfielders are moving in to help cover from that switch of play. Hopefully you enjoyed that video on Liverpool's midfield press against Man City. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and give it a like.